Hello and welcome to my channel. This is ColdFire. Now I'm doing a energy check for you. Today we are going to have Earth full moon. I believe it has already started. I think so. Or it will begin in a few minutes. Please leave your comments and also your questions in the live chat. As I'm facing the camera, I'm facing the laptop, I can read it and I'll be able to address your questions and concerns if you have anything specific to ask the tarot. Okay. Let's see what we've got for the stands. Okay. Let's see what we've got for the stands. I don't know. Slow moving energy right now. I think the channel is clear right now. The connection is clear. Two of Swords. I believe this came up previously. Two of Swords. There's a lot. There's some confrontation that's going to happen with the karmic. Divine masculine confronts the karmic. Basically, what I'm seeing is that earlier where there was confidence, now there is conflict. So this karmic energy, a person holding this karmic energy used to resonate with you before, but it no longer does. It's sudden. It's a sudden shift. It's a sudden shift. It's an end. This is what a true ending feels like. You can no longer connect with that. You no longer resonate with that energy anymore. So it can seem very, very abrupt and very, very dramatic. The reaction is also so dramatic. It's you can't you can't even relate to the reaction of this person. There's been a lot of disappointment here, going back and forth. The stalemate. There was so much discussion about this not working out that it might have actually, for some of you who this is not happening currently. You might be the other divine counterpart in this. You might be the other soulmate in this who's not going. But currently, what your soulmate is going through has a little bit of difference. Previously, you might have dealt with this energy, as in there was so much discussion on this not working out. There was not there not being a future to this at all whatsoever, or with another partner or one ex of yours, and it's the same sort of energy that something is ending, even if it started with confidence or it didn't start with any confidence. That this is the energy of stalemate. Like you can't pick yourself back up from this connection, the connection with the karmic or any sort of karmic energy agenda. You cannot. It's like you're unable to pick yourself up to do it anymore. It's just that's how it feels like. Okay, we have the Empress. Emperor Empress. So this is concerning karmic energy that is surrounding divine counterparts, like in divine masculine and divine feminine. They are going through a conflict and confrontation at the moment, and you might be recollecting a similar sort of situation. You might be connecting with the emotions that you felt, like you're like, it's so done that it cannot move forward. It's like checkmate, like stalemate. This A stalemate is like checkmate. It's done. There are no more move. It's not exactly like a checkmate. It's like there are no possible moves left. Okay, no possible moves left. Um, we have the star card, so you are healing from this. You understand why you might have had that conversation with somebody else from your past, why there were certain relationships that did not work out, and you constantly had this nagging that you can't do much in the situation, you can't do much in the situation, and you wanted to just like fall back. You've been asking for this kind of confirmation. You wanted to see somebody who you really trust and admire and respect and can connect with in that same uh, uh, same way. Not same way, but in that same intensity of and depth of true love. You will looking for this person to also come to the realization that some uh, of their relationship is not working. So you were literally looking for this sort of a situation that explains to you this, and now you're understanding why you felt those emotions in spite of you understanding and knowing very clearly and being told very clearly by your partner or other people that the situation is not going to work out. But why were you feeling the things that you were feeling? Why is it so? It's like literally a technical understanding of the feelings that one goes through when it's a clear cut ending. It's that feeling of there are no more moves left. We have the Four of Wands. All right. So yeah, so this is definitely a twin flame connection. We're talking about two people on the twin flame path, and they are divine counterparts. All right. So it's either that you are witnessing this happening or you are in a divine counterpartship. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles showing up in previous readings, and also this energy. I'm kind of getting like this. I, it's a little outdated. It's a little limited. This energy I have, I don't know. It's some kind of personal uh, issue. I think I have with this card. I really do not. I find this card like really sickly. Like very sickly. A person who you know um, somebody who wants to cry those crocodile tears and get things done based on crocodile tears. They always have a sob story to tell, but they come off as somebody who's so caring and nurturing and a perfect parent, etc. But they're nothing but that. They're very attention seeking. They only do it to please somebody, and once they have you in that sort of a net, and they can use anything. They will use conflict, they will use distraction, or making you feel like there is nothing else for you to do other than engage with them in a very very toxic way. So somehow feel like this is like an imposter card. This person is a fake person and is an imposter. I'm sorry about the drilling noises, but This is what this is the karmic energy, like it just gets aggravated, and it wants to speak out, it wants to act out. It's very aggressive right now as full moons are ending, so it is going to act up. Okay, you are going to be tested and tried. Oh, uh, you are going to be you're going to feel the opposition, okay, the opposition coming in, the confrontation and confrontational energy, the attack from several different it's this entire group of people, okay. You're going to feel it. You're going to have to scream on top of your voice to for one last time. It's like one final time, like you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to go through, sorry, this portal karmic ending, because now you truly understand what it feels like, why it feels like that. What are these emotions? Is it really possible to feel a stalemate with another human beings, like literally you have nothing to give this person anymore? Yes, it's true. It's literally true. You can feel like that about another human being. Well, that is what you are now. That this is the final understanding of it, like for somebody is really really holding on to your energy, okay. This is an onlooker. This is somebody who is looking at this divine masculine and divine feminine couple, okay, and they're just like literally holding on to the energy, like they're siphoning off the energy of the connection between the two of you, okay, between divine counterparts. And they don't even know the identity of divine counterparts, but it's like this is somebody who's very close to you, who has had access to observe you very closely. And that's why they're like, oh my god, yes, I knew it, I hit the jackpot. Somebody was like, I hit the jackpot, like I was looking for a divine counterpart couple, and I didn't realize, somebody who's so close to me. So this is the only reason why this person has stuck around. So we're going to get clarifications for from the top of the deck for each and every card on the stand. So we have the devil card. Definitely, uh, this is a karmic masculine energy coming through. They they want to get the divine counterparts stuck in a contract with them, some sort of anything, but there is nothing, like they don't understand that the divine counterparts are not heading in that direction. It's something that they are unable to understand, that the divine counterparts are not heading in that direction. It's like they divine counterparts are heading from point A to point B, and this person is at point um, N, and they are wanting to go to point E, and then they're expecting the divine counterparts like to be able to steer them. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, because even if the divine counterparts reach N, where they are at, right, where they're at, they're going to head to, oh, the next step. That's the progression of the twin flame journey. This karmic is incapable of understanding it. It's all happening in their mind, and that's going to be a rude awakening. It's all happening in their mind. This conflict is happening in their mind. This conflict of interest is happening in their mind, and that's how they speak, like that's how they show up. We have the emperor here again. You there's definitely an Aries here, like I have to say it. Or we have the Aries, the shift into Aries, the 17th. So it's like you're going to move out of these situations, um, move out of these situations where you have nothing left to do there. Nobody's has got anything to do anything over there anymore. The new moon's a new beginning, so you're ending the situation with a very very adamant and dominant, like karmic masculine. Okay, it's like there is nothing you would ever want to say, like you don't even want to breathe in that direction, because it's like if you do that, they kind of assume that you are going to get along with their agenda and program, and you feel so sorry for them, or you can't like really live without them. They think that they've had that sort of an impact on you, and not just you, like in everybody in general. Okay, so this person kind of has a god complex, which they are by no means have none of that energy at all. It's just that it's all in their mind. It's just like they think they're spiritually connected, but they're all or they are intelligent, or they're awakened, but it's all in their mind. It's like a mind game that they keep playing with themselves. Like, they have so many
It's 5 o'clock.
this they're just going round and round in their head, basically just going round and round in their head, and every time they're just like, oh my god, uh, I have these people hooked in. I have a divine counterpart pair hooked in. Yes, I do. Like, they're my friends. They're my friends. Like, it's going to last. It's going to last. But there's never been anything to begin with. All right. Hi, Ishika. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Uh, then we have the star card. It's like the divine feminine is the divine feminine counterpart is focusing on basically taking it easy, whatever resonates with you. Okay, you might be shifting polarities, but let's just say the person who is currently going through a breakup versus a person who I mentioned earlier. So like you might be sitting back and understanding why a previous relationship didn't work out, like you knew it from the beginning that nothing was going to happen, and then you were like, but I'm sure there is something to do, right? I'm sure there is something to do. But you started with no moves left in this direction, in this equation, or with this person ever. And now it's like your person is going through a massive karmic ending. It's like they are realizing that it was a it was it, they were trying to make something work. Like, they were trying to turn yogurt back into milk. It doesn't work that way, and they're having that sort of realization that they work towards a commitment, but there is literally nothing. um, Something is moving forward. We have the star card here twice. That's interesting. We have the star. So the one who had already gone through this situation, they are finally getting the answer. So there's a very very deep healing experience that's happening. Okay, and this is for the collective. It's happening all over. This is a collective consciousness card for me. Like, this is earth consciousness, earth's collective consciousness. So that's being healed. This is advanced mind technology, the understanding of consciousness. These beings are here to help us understand what is going on. They're watching us from the skies. Today, I think we have the Sirius portal. No, tomorrow we have the Sirius portal activation. Okay, so this could be the Sirius star sending us a lot of spiritual guidance. We have a portal going on this full moon to the next to the new moon that is coming up on the 17th of July. Like, that this is a massive portal because the lunar nodes are shifting into Aries, and the south node would be in Libra. So it's a it's a And also, this is the first super moon or full moon of this year, super moon of this year, that's happening today, the full moon that is happening today. So it's just suddenly appeared out of nowhere, and there is so much clarity. There's so much clarity on the kind of hopes that you actually have. Like, somebody might have um, thought that if they have the same feelings for you, like, if they feel this kind of love for you, that can happen with a karmic, or that can happen with another person. uh, they might have waited for that sort of feeling to come forth. They were hoping for that feeling to come forth for this karmic. But after listening to their internal guidance and navigation system, and the library of wisdom that they have within themselves, after consulting that wisdom, is like they realize that it's like they're always looking outside this connection. You're looking outside this connection. The If you've noticed, all the relationships that didn't work out, whether it be platonic, whether it be professional, whether it be familial, uh, if any of those relationships didn't work out, because every time you were with that person, you were always looking outside of that connection to support you or to get answers, right? But having interacted with a divine counterpart or twin flame, soulmate, whatever you resonate with, you realize that the connection being there, you being connected with each other, basically, in the physical or online or wherever, that is more than enough. It's sufficient. It's the right amount. It's like it's a it's a it's a beginning of perfection, right? Of beginning of a perfect connection. We aspire to go there. That's why the deep healing, you get through to about 90, 95, 95, what did I say that? Great. 90% of the healing all on your own, and then uh, you you'll meet, and then the connection will be very, very, you'll be very, very aware of that connection. Who is this? Like, are they physically incarnated? Yes, they are. And then it'll be shown to you. It's being shown to you, and that creates the energy. That knowledge will create the energy of healing. You'll be healing so much, a lot of physical damage, a lot of emotional, as well as mental trauma, like mental exertion. You'll be the first thing that comes to my mind, what did I heal? I've healed tiredness, because we've run around so much, run away from people holding on to our energies, these karmics holding on to our energies, also running around the world looking for, where's my divine power, where's he, where's he, where's he, where's she, where's she, where are they, where are they, where are they, you know that makes us go through so many experiences of who they are not. And you're just tired having to look further and further and further out there. You're healing that sort of tiredness, that constant search and constant looking for someone, having to find the person for you. And once that search stops, is when the last portion of the healing begins, and that is the deepest access to healing energies that you will get. So whatever the situation is, it's meant to heal you and bring you into good fortune. Okay. With the let's with uh the Four of Wands is being clarified by the Moon card. Okay. I like to show you the cards because they look so nice, and the colors just come out and on in the camera. So yeah, okay. Something something is hiding this connection, or there is some secret in this connection. Now, this, I think, there is a common secret between your person, your divine counterpart, soulmate, twin flame, and this karmic. Uh, they're holding it it's like your person is finding it very difficult to be stable and to be polite or to be receptive to this person's BS anymore. You know, it's like the secret is not worth keeping, or losing your stability over this foundation of this twin flame connection. Yeah, look at that. They're ready to. It's like they're saying to the karmic, like, take the handout, take the handout from wherever it's coming. Just take the handout. We are done here. We're done here. It's like that. Take the handout. You cried really well. You told a great sob story. Now here, take that charitable donation. Take it. And that's about it. That's the last handout. And that's the last handout. Uh, Also, this karmic masculine energy that I was saying, like, is always trying to forge this friendship or this connection or this dependency, codependency, uh, on you, with hoping that you will, um I mean, trying to make it look like they are the ones who brought you closer, or they owe you a favor, they owe you something. This That's the kind of energy that's the kind of thing that came up with this Four of Pentacles, right? So there is somebody who's really, really holding on to a a the divine feminine, the divine counterparts connection. It's like they hit the jackpot. Now this person, uh, let's get cards for that person. Like, well, why are they done? Like, spirit, like, please give us, because it's Ten of Swords. Are they done? Are we done with them? Because like their grip is suddenly just like tightened around. Yes, they're trying to do some sort of occult ritual, which is going to backfire on them during the full moon cycle. This person is a very, very dark and useless at that, like, really useless, uh, occult practitioner. 717 2717. Yeah, they've been trying to split you apart, because the separation energy that is more powerful, like, when people, when not powerful, I mean, can be used for some sort of occult rituals. It's just like I said, useless. They've wasted so much money on this already. They're hoping to make come forward and make some sort of romantic gesture towards you, and you're going to feel that in the pit of your stomach, and it's like you are you're definitely like, you're feeling this person's intentions. I don't think that they're going to even reach you. They know that, they this is this is how they see themselves inside your mind. Okay, this is how they see themselves inside your mind, like, when they're trying to remote view you, when they're trying to read into your mind, and see what your opinion about this toxic karmic masculine is. They can see that you literally are repulsed by them, and you just, it's like looking at a tumor in function in human form, right? So they're surrendering this. Somebody is surrendering for happiness, for true happiness. They know that if they surrender this battle, it's going to. So this was for that person who's holding on to your energy. So this could be you, who's gone through the breakup previously, the stalemate breakup, and now now your person is dropping the fight. They might not have been arguing. They might not have been the ones who was kicking up the fight, but they are. It's like physically they might not be, but in the mind they might be like, if this person says this, brings up this point, I'm going to do this. If this person says that, I'm going to say this. But not doing anything, right? Not doing this, choosing peace always. Now they're surrendering even that thought process. Like, I don't care what they say. I don't care what they accuse me of. I don't care what they ask me about. I'm not going to say a word. I'm surrendering the fight. I'm surrendering the conflict, basically. I'm surrendering the conflict completely. Surrendering the conflict. It's the justice card. Like, they are done. They are done. They have balanced out their their issue, their monetary issue in this fight. Like, the accounts are balanced. They're done with it. They might have made that final settlement transfer, and they're like, okay, once this is done, it's out of my mind now. It's out of my mind. It's done. I've gone away from this. That's a mixed random message. Um, but a very important message, I think. All messages are important, no matter who they're coming from and how they're coming from. But yeah, today I feel so comfortable and confident in facing the camera and doing the readings, and I'm very happy about it. This is the way messages are coming through to me right now, through me right now, through to me, and also through me right now, and it's fun. I think this is the first day that I have really, really enjoyed doing a tarot reading. This is the first tarot reading that I've thoroughly enjoyed. I have a weird feeling in my chest and the pit of my stomach, but that's okay. It's got nothing to do with me facing the camera. It's mainly about the energies. It's like there's too much that just came out to be too much got regurgitated, because I find myself in the position where I have been in stalemate situation relationships, even though we worked together, but there was constant discussion about it, how this is not going to work out, it's not going to work out, it's a negative thing, and red flags, and blah and blah and blah. And it's just like, I'm like, I have nothing to give here. Like, I can't do anything for this person. Like, even watching a movie, which is supposed to be fun, becomes like a display of how relationships are horrible, intimacy is crap, and being single is good, like, boy versus girl, like, blah, blah, blah. It was disgusting. Always there will be some sort of issues that come in, and there was absolute disregard of anything beautiful or spiritual or life affirming, right? So I'm in that state right now. Like, why am I being reminded of this? And then through these readings it comes out that my divine counterpart is dealing with this. Okay, and when I say my name is ColdFire, it's like it's the entity that I channel. ColdFire. Fire, I named it cold fire, and it comes from the void. Like, some things that we shoved so far off into the cosmos, the information that we put so far off into the cosmos, into the void. Like, we're like, oh, we're never going to see this again. But that when that information comes back up, it's to transform everything very, very completely and thoroughly. And it's a process. It's an ongoing process, like how this person just featured, like, in the underall energy, like still holding on to uh, the divine counterpart's energies. Okay, so that's not cool. I want to say that that's not cool. This person is extremely obsessed, and they have nothing, like they have no feelings for you. They do not have any feelings for you. This is somebody, this is an acquaintance who unfortunately got close to you and also discovered your spiritual nature, or the connection that you have, or where you are, and they were specifically looking. There are people who are specifically looking for twin flames, specifically looking for star seeds. It's like literally we've seen in sci-fi movies where where like the government just chasing down aliens, like in ET, like they have to go into hiding so that the experiments aren't done. So there are many people who go looking for twin flames, who go looking for divine counterpart connections, who go looking for genuine soulmates, like actual soulmates, like the one for me kind of soulmate, your highest level soulmate, or even business, even platonic. Okay, highest level platonic, highest level romantic soulmate. They'll go looking for an entire soul family. They do all of that research, and they do it obsessively. And it's like this person has this person feels that they have a jackpot in you, because you started displaying soul family traits, and then you started displaying soulmate platonic traits, and then it was like you jumped onto the twin flame category, and then you have announced, like energetically, that you have a divine counterpart. So it's like they hit jackpot. They hit jackpot, and they just started bombarding you, and they started bombarding you with basically entrapment, like entrapment spells, trying to trap you and your counterpart. They You might have noticed they did not have interest in you till you announced, like previous boyfriend girlfriends, none of that, like made so much of a difference. But the minute you announce that you have a divine counterpart, like you might have not said it like divine counterpart, but you might have said that this is the one, and I like you've completely changed. From that moment on, you might have started feeling that they kind of, like pulling in on your energy way too much. And at the same time, they used to have so much to say to you before, or you might have gotten along as friends very casually before, but now it's like you're feeling that obsession, and then now you're realizing that all of it was fake to keep you in the loop, till the point where you actually came together with a divine counterpart. And then, like they could start with these occult rituals. Okay, these occult rituals, very very dark intentions. They want to siphon the energies, and there's some moon magic involved and things like that. Okay, but it's like this it's like now they have no credit left. For those rituals to work, you got to have some sort of credit left. You got to have some sort of financial credit left, but they do not have any credit left. They do not have any resources left. They do not have the money left. Or they cannot move forward. Basically, they can't move forward, and they see that this is the imprint that they have had on your life. Like you're just sick of them. Earlier you might have thought, like I don't like this person because it's just too desperate or too needy. But now you're like, now you're very calm about it, and you don't say anything. And it's like they're trying to read your mind and thoughts on them, and then they see this. So it's like it's not not just a broken connection. If there was any mental connection, uh, we can connect with a lot of people using, I might telepathic connection. We're connected across the cosmos. It's just that our abilities and skills of being able to connect, specifically, they grow through our lifetime, and as our soul is maturing as well in its journey. But like that telepathic connection, they you might have tried to break it off, like you might have tried to cut cords, but there was so much like pushed in by this person, in terms of trying to get you and your divine counterpart stuck into a contract. It's just like now it's being represented, like if there's a snapshot of the diagram of the connection that the two of you have is like this. And it's on them. It's completely on them for doing this. They know it. It's not like they've reached the acceptance, but it's like, oh, collective is saying that, I our connection is toxic. I'm toxic. Like, if they reach that point, it's like it's it's like they're like constantly speaking something into water. All right, and this could be many people. Okay, many friends, many acquaintances. All right, it's like a collective toxic masculine energy, okay, who's been pursuing the divine collective, right, constantly, and they constantly keep like practicing manifestation, but they literally have no idea what manifestation is. All right, so manifestation is basically like, you visualize an ideal situation and see what the physical manifestation looks like, and the more you can see what the physical manifestation looks like, the more your mind is going to create it. It's a slow process. You can't do any kind of rituals. You can't sit there like, um, praying and begging to the universe to and to get someone, because that's already promised. Like, everybody, even if you're a karmic, even if you are a matrix entity, whatever it is, like, you are all promised a counterpart. All promised a counterpart. It's not just like the divine collective gets a counterpart, or gets soulmates. Everybody does, like, and who knows, like, you might have been part of the divine collective, but you drop down into the pit of despair because you constantly kept manifesting, uh, getting in touch with other divine connections, and siphoning and borrowing and draining their energy, like, at every lunar cycle, any kind of astronomical event that is happening, right? You wanted to break them apart. There might be a group of people who are connected, okay, who are connected. They might be breaking apart. They realize it's like they're realizing that they're realizing that this is ended, and they're like scampering off. They're literally scampering off. There's a lot of loss of money. These people have lost a lot of money, and they might be doing something, well, not so good right now, for money, for earning money back, and they naturally don't want to be seen, or to be known. Okay, they're like kind of in hiding, or they so yeah, this karmic group of people, friends, just showed up, took over the reading, but I think there's deep healing going on. This is sort of ending. This is like I said earlier. This is the real ending. This is the real ending where you understand that there are no more moves left first, and you understand that there were never any moves to begin with this person, and you stretched it so much. Why? Because they kept manipulating your energy, your mind, your thoughts, and your finances as well, like, your physical material world, stuff. They're manipulating and then keeping you stuck here. Now that you've had time to rest, you took some time off to rest, probably, even if you did it for a couple of minutes, like, you rested, and then it was like, aha. And the full moon energies have helped you to see that, aha, that, okay, there was nothing here, so I'm literally not losing anything. Even if I were to lose something, that would be good riddance, because I've got nothing to do with that anymore. Like, um what are we going to do with a computer that the first editions of those computers, okay, that came out, like the home computers. What are you going to do with that? In this lifetime, you had nothing like since the past 20 years, you had nothing to do with those computers. Not 20 years, 15, 16 years. It's that long ago. It's like a decade and a half. You have had no use for those old computers. You can't do anything. There's no functioning of that computer available for you. It's just like if you just want to like switch it on and play around with it, that's great. But how long are you going to just like switch it on, see the screen, and uh, have the memory or the knowledge of advanced computers? Like literally, there is one, two, three, four systems in the house right now, and all of those are connected, right? I'm connecting with you on the internet. You've seen what is out there. You've seen this advanced connection. You've seen this advanced connection of being a divine counterpart, being on the twin flame journey, having found your soul tribe, having found your soulmates. You've seen the advanced connections that are there. You can do so much more without feeling like you did anything at all. You're like resting, taking it easy, you're healing. That's all you feel like is happening. But then so much advances, and on the other hand, you just feel so stuck to this, and you feel like you have to settle down with this kind of crap. Like it's because they made you feel like that. Okay, they made you feel like that. It's not true. It's a lie, and you're realizing that. It's not that you're realizing that it's a lie. You're realizing that there was nothing to begin with. There was nothing you could do about this at all. You couldn't do anything about it. Neither could you give up on this, because there is absolutely no moves. Like, you couldn't break up because that move wasn't available. You break up with something that you break up if there was something, but if there is nothing, how do you break up? How does this end? It ends like this. It ends with you realizing that you couldn't have asked this person out, uh, uh, even if it looked like you did, or if you like you did, but it wasn't that. I couldn't have broken up with this person because it was a fake asking out, and this is a fake relationship, and this is a fake breakup. There is just nothing real about it. It's just like you were hooked onto to something. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.